One of Northeast Ohio's John Doe cases could be a step closer to being solved. It's a story our investigative team has been following in our series Unidentified. Who was this man and what happened to him? Investigator Sarah Goldenberg has an exclusive update on a cold case.
It's an unsolved murder that stumped investigators for more than 2 decades.
We recently told you investigators are using DNA and genealogy to try to solve this Stark County John Doe cold case. Now I've learned DNA Doe Project has a workable profile for him back from the lab after testing a second DNA sample.
Just days before Christmas back in 2001, someone discovered the skeletal remains of a man in a remote part of Canton near an oil well road. He may have been there for several years, but there weren't too many clues to identify him, and the case went cold. Last fall, BCI released these new digital images and a clay model of what he may have looked like in hopes someone may recognize him. Here's what we know about Stark County John Doe, found in 2001. He was African American, 21 to 44 years old, between 5'4" and 6 feet tall. His weight, hair, and eye colors are all unknown. Investigators believe someone shot and killed him. They need his name before they can solve his murder.
Next, DNA Doe Project will upload this John Doe's DNA profile to a public ancestry database and start looking for family hits. A team of volunteers will be assigned to his case, and hopefully they'll be able to finally find his name. Sarah Goldenberg, 19 News.